Unbelievable moment, I caught my toxic coworker red-handed and exposed her lies. In the bustling city of New York, Emily Thompson had always been known for her tenacity and ambition. Working as a senior sales executive at Global Trade Solutions, she had carved out a reputation for herself as someone who could close even the toughest deals. Her colleagues admired her, and her superiors praised her relentless drive. However, not everyone in the office shared this admiration. Lisa Harper, a new hire who had joined the company 6 months ago, seemed to have a particular disdain for Emily. Lisa had come from a rival firm with a stellar sales record, and her confidence often bordered on arrogance. From the moment Lisa stepped into the office, she made it clear that she saw Emily as a threat rather than a mentor. Emily remembered their first encounter vividly. "Nice to meet you, I'm Emily Thompson. I'll be in charge of your training," Emily had said with a warm smile. Lisa, however, looked her up and down with a dismissive glance. "You're my trainer? You seem kind of unreliable. Are you sure this is okay?" Lisa's words stung, but Emily brushed them off, determined to give Lisa the benefit of the doubt. As the weeks passed, Lisa's behavior became increasingly problematic. She would make snide remarks about Emily's methods, often mocking her in front of other colleagues. "Adding a thank you note? That's so inefficient," Lisa would say, rolling her eyes. Emily tried to explain the importance of personal touches in building client relationships, but Lisa seemed uninterested in anything that didn't align with her own methods. Emily's personal life was equally challenging. She lived in a small but cozy apartment in Brooklyn with her cat, Whiskers. Her evenings were often spent poring over sales reports and client profiles, leaving little time for a social life. Her best friend, Sarah, a marketing executive at a tech startup, frequently urged her to take a break and enjoy life more. "You can't keep burning the candle at both ends, Sarah would say during their weekly brunch meetings. "You need to find some balance." Emily would nod, knowing Sarah was right, but the pressure to succeed always pushed her to work harder. Her family dynamics didn't help either. Growing up, Emily had always felt overshadowed by her older brother, Michael, who was a brilliant student and now a successful entrepreneur. Their parents, though loving, had high expectations that Emily often felt she couldn't meet. One evening, after a particularly grueling day at work, Emily received a call from her mother. "Emily, dear, your father and I were thinking of coming to the city for Thanksgiving. We'd love to see you and Michael." Emily's heart sank. The thought of spending Thanksgiving with her family filled her with a mix of excitement and anxiety. She loved her parents dearly, but their visits always brought up old insecurities. She agreed, hoping that this time things would be different. Back at the office, the tension between Emily and Lisa reached a boiling point when Emily secured a $5 million deal with a major client. The client's CEO, unbeknownst to Lisa, was Emily's childhood friend Alex. Emily had kept this connection a secret, knowing that Lisa would use it against her. The day of the crucial meeting, Lisa was supposed to book Emily's flight and accompany her. However, when the time came for them to meet at the airport, Lisa was nowhere to be found. Emily called Lisa repeatedly, but her calls went unanswered. Finally, Lisa picked up, her voice dripping with malice. "Why bring trash along? Good luck with your meeting. It's a $5 million deal today. Do you think I should carry the trash?" Lisa's laughter echoed through the phone before she hung up, leaving Emily stunned. Emily quickly called the airline and put herself on the standby list for the next flight. She then called Alex, explaining the situation. Alex, understanding the gravity of the deal, assured Emily that he would handle Lisa. When Lisa finally arrived at the client's office, She was met with a stern reprimand from Alex and the client's management team. The meeting went smoothly, and the deal was secured. Lisa, however, was left humiliated and furious. Back at the office, Emily's boss, Mr. Johnson, called for a meeting to address Lisa's behavior. Emily presented recordings of Lisa's insults and evidence of her sabotage, including deleted schedules and documents. Lisa, cornered and desperate, tried to shift the blame onto Emily, but her lies were quickly exposed. In the end, Lisa was terminated from the company and faced legal action for her malicious behavior. Emily, relieved to have the ordeal behind her, reflected on the experience. She realized that while competition could be healthy, it could also bring out the worst in people. She vowed to continue her work with integrity and kindness, knowing that true success came from building strong relationships and maintaining a positive outlook. As Thanksgiving approached, Emily looked forward to spending time with her family. She had always felt overshadowed by her brother's academic achievements, but recent events had shown her that she had her own strengths and accomplishments to be proud of. She hoped that her family would see her progress and be proud of the person she had become. With a mix of excitement and anxiety, Emily prepared for the holiday, ready to share her stories and celebrate her successes with the people she loved most. The day of Thanksgiving arrived, and Emily's apartment was filled with the aroma of roasting turkey and pumpkin pie. Her parents, John and Linda Thompson, had arrived the night before, and Michael joined them early in the morning. The family gathered around the dining table, catching up on each other's lives. "Emily, your mother and I are so proud of you," John said, his eyes shining with pride. "We've heard about your success at work, and it's truly inspiring." Emily smiled, feeling a warmth spread through her. "Thank you, Dad. It means a lot to hear that." Michael, ever the supportive brother, chimed in, "You've always been a fighter, Em. I'm glad to see you're getting the recognition you deserve." Linda, Emily's mother, looked at her children with love. "Both of you have made us so proud. It's wonderful to see you both succeeding in your own ways." The conversation flowed easily, and for the first time in a long time, Emily felt a sense of belonging and acceptance within her family. She shared stories about her work, her challenges, and her triumphs,